Hey everyone, it's Dustin here with you for another PosiRank Labs update. Today's date is February 18th, 2016. Okay, here's what we're going to be covering in this week's video. A very important update this week, guys. We've got PosiRank news. It's 2016 and Penguin has some new guidelines. Or rather, we have some new guidelines regarding Penguin for you. And do you know what they are? Because if you don't, this is a crucial update. So stick with me. Showcase updates, ranking updates. We'll talk about one of our microsites here, and the key takeaways. Preparation, monitoring, and adjusting in 2016. We discuss SEO today. Okay, PosiRank news. Penguin. Okay, this is an important update, as I said earlier. Very, very important. Can't say that enough times. Please pay close attention. Our recommended anchor text guidelines for link building have changed. Here are the updated ratios. First of all, brand and URL anchor text. Your profile should consist of roughly 60 to 70% of these types of anchor text, right? And this is going to be the largest portion by far out of all of your anchor text links. It's very important to lead your anchor text with the brand or URL and use all variations, right? It's not good enough to just use one variation like yourdomain.com. For example, you want to use it with a www in front of it, one with the HTTP in front of it, and so on and so forth. You can see these examples here. Some have capitals, right? Capitalization matters. All of this stuff is very important, and you should be using all variations. Okay. Up next, compound terms, roughly 10%. So what is a compound term? Well, this is when you combine brand or the URL with a set of keywords. And so this is what that looks like here. This company, ReliablePortlandRoofing.com. That whole sentence right there, if you can call it a sentence, is an anchor text link. That would be your anchor text. Another version of that is visit ReliablePortlandRoofing.com for a quote today. Right? That whole thing is your anchor text. The possibilities are endless with these compounds, and you should definitely be using them. Okay, after compounds, we've got related and partial match anchor text links. Roughly 10 to 15%. Related phrases are phrases that are related to your main keyword targets, right? Pretty self-explanatory. For example, if your main keyword target is weight loss, then fitness is going to be a related phrase, because whenever you talk about weight loss, inevitably somebody mentions fitness or working out, right? It's just something that is often said, or a term that's used when talking about your main target term. A partial match anchor contains the main keyword target in the anchor text. Using the example above, weight loss plans would be a partial match because it contains the primary target, weight loss, within it. Right? Pretty simple. So there are a never-ending number of anchors to use with this approach as well, and using a keyword tool like Google Keyword Planner or any number of other keyword tools out there, there's a lot of them, will help you brainstorm, and that's the way to go there. Again, endless opportunities and no excuses for using the same anchor text over and over again, right? Those days are long gone. Generic anchor text, roughly 5 to 10% of your overall profile. So what are generic anchor texts? Well, they're kind of like how they sound, right? They're just click here or visit this site or even a name, right? Or the word go or read more. These are all just really generic that have nothing to do with keywords that you're trying to rank for. And here's the big one, folks, the one that most people, or at least used to, overdo. Right? Most people used to abuse this type of anchor text backlink. Exact match anchor texts are the main keywords you want to rank for. Use these very, very little because they carry high risk. Remember, let your quality unique content be the driver of what you rank for, because when it's combined with conservative link anchor texts like example, brand, compound, related, etc., the results will speak for themselves. If you're ever in doubt as to what anchor text to use a completely new one. That's the best advice we can give you here, and one that works very effectively, right? So don't use the same one over and over. There's no reason to do that. You've got a lot of options out there, right? So write these guidelines down. They're extremely important, folks. Okay, showcase update. WhiteLabelSEOReview.com. We're still doing great with this site. It's just done really good things for us. We've hit page 1 for the term managed SEO services, one of our new articles that we added to the site. New content, new keyword. And we kind of been going up and down with the new terms, but this one seems to be doing the best so far, and it has a cost per click of somewhere in 10 to 20% or $10 to $20 per click. I can't remember exactly where that lies, but it's pretty high up there. Right? And again, folks, I say this all the time, but I just want to emphasize this again. You'll see some of these keywords have 0 volume. Well, that's not true. We wouldn't be targeting these if these had 0 volume. It's just this particular tool that we're using to display these rankings says there's no volume, but we know in fact that there is. Again, why would we target them if they had no volume? This site's doing great. Okay, key takeaways. Penguin. We spent a lot of time on the new recommended anchor text guidelines because it's so incredibly important. It's such a key pillar to everything we do with SEO, right? Our anchor text backlinks. Be mindful of this when you're building your links, especially with our high quality guest posts, because they carry so much weight, right? Those are the links that you're pointing directly to your money site, right? Very, very important. Also, keep in mind that you must continue to monitor your backlink profile. This is just part of today's SEO. It's something that we must consistently do to stay on top of things. Do this monthly, in fact, either by using our audit service or on your own. Right? There's the audit service is fantastic. Our guys are highly trained and they go through your backlink profile by hand. This is not just some software that spits out okay, get rid of this or get rid of that. We have real humans doing real work on these things. So keep a very clean disavow file and submit it to Google when you've got changes. Right? So that's all I've got for you this week, but it was a very, very important update. So if you didn't write down those guidelines, you can go ahead and check out our Penguin PDF. It's been updated. You'll definitely want to stay on top of that moving forward in 2016. Alright, folks. Until next time, take care.